Welcome back to my channel, YouTube. Listen, we're gonna hop right in today, all right? You already know who I am, you already know what I'm teaching, but I'm super excited because I've gotten such good feedback on this series. This is the last episode that I'm gonna be teaching, and now next we're gonna get into cooking. I'm so excited to cook. I hope you're getting value out of it. If you are, please subscribe, please turn on those post notifications, and do me a favor, watch the video all the way through. YouTube likes to push videos that actually people watch all the way through, so I think this is really important, and it's a small ask from me to you. PDF version of the Professional Chef is gonna be down in the description below. Today, we're gonna talk about dry goods, okay? I'm gonna go over this pretty fast. So it's important that you do your due diligence, and if you have a question on something, either leave it down in the comments or look in the PDF yourself and get the information you need. It's really important. Let's hop right in. Next, oats. Oats are a valuable source of nutrients and fiber. They are readily available and inexpensive. Mainly consumed as a hot or cold cereal, oats are commonly used as an ingredient in baked goods and side dishes. All right, so very important, listen to this next. Steel cut oats, rolled oats, oat bran. Rolled oats are groats steamed and flattened. Very pale, brown, almost white. Round, flake-like tender. Also available as quick cooking and instant. Steel cut or Irish oats. Groats cut into pieces, brown and chewy. Used as a hot cereal or in baked goods. Oat bran is outer covering of the oat. Used as a hot or cold cereal or in baked goods. So that's really important to note. The difference between steel cut and rolled oats are that. It's just rolled. It is flattened. But I would argue that steel oats are a much better texture. I absolutely love them. That's how I prefer oatmeal. I don't like rolled oats anymore because they're just such like a pile of mush. And then the oat bran is also a really good source of fiber. I like to add these wherever I have sweets. So if it's in a muffin or if it's in a baked good or even on the top of something for a nice decorative piece, super nice. Oats are grown in temperate climates and can be cultivated easily in poor soil. The oat plant is an annual grass with either a fall planting and a midsummer harvest or a spring planting and late summer harvest. Most of the cultivation of oats is used for livestock feed. However, oats contain more soluble fiber than any other grain, making them a good choice for healthy eating. The bran also contains omega fatty acids, starch, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. It is the groat or inner kernel of the oats that is rolled into flakes and used as oatmeal in breakfast foods and baking. Oats may also be consumed raw and are used for preparing muesli and other cereals that may be eaten cold. They are also commonly used for beer brewing, commonly in oatmeal stout, where oats are used for a portion of the wort. Let's get into the next section. So we're gonna talk about other grains here. I'm only gonna talk about the ones that I think are essential for a chef. Really do your research on the other ones because you can use grains in pretty much any application, and it's good to have a couple grain recipes in your back pocket that you can execute really fast. I love rice, I love potatoes, but now that we're in 2022, people wanna see different heirloom grains, right? So it's not just good enough to put a scoop of mashed potatoes on the plate. So let's get into it. Other grains. A wide variety of grains fall in the others group, as they do not fit cleanly into another category. Some of these grains are quite common, while others are rarely used. In recent years, however, chefs have begun to experiment with many of these less common varieties. First one, kasha, which is also known as buckwheat, very heavy in Russian cuisine, Eastern Europe cuisine. Millet, pearled barley, farro, amaranth, quinoa, barley flour. Let's go over this real quick because I want to touch on this. So buckwheat can be whole or milled into flour. It's light brown, mild, nutty flavor. Used as a hot cereal in pilaf, flour is good for pancakes, blinis, and baked goods. Kasha is hulled, crushed kernel of buckwheat. Roasted, reddish brown, chewy texture, toasty, and nutty flavor. Millet, whole or milled into flour, bland flavor. Used as a hot cereal in pilaf, flour is used for puddings, flatbreads, and cakes. Quinoa, very popular here in California. It's never going away. It needs to be a staple. So quinoa is whole or milled into flour, very tiny circles, off-white, red, or black, mild flavor. Used in pilaf, salads, puddings, soups, and in addition to polenta. Barley, hulled and pearl, hull and bran removed. Varieties, grits, flour, tan to white, nutty flavor. Used in pilafs, salads, soups, and used to make whiskey and beer. And please, if you have any questions about those, leave them down in the comments below, or if you want to see me make a dish or proper cooking for these certain grains, which we'll get into, leave that down in the comments below. I'll be sure to make a video out of it because that's going to be the exciting part. Right now, it's just the foundation and downloading all this information, but I'm telling you, when we start cooking, it's going to be a game changer. Next on the list is gonna be pastas. I'm gonna read a quick paragraph on pastas and noodles, but the thing is I wanna do a separate video on egg-based pastas, semolina pastas. It's a whole video in itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skim over this lightly and then we're gonna go straight into the dried legumes. Pasta, dried pasta and noodles. Dried pasta is a valuable convenience food. It stores well, cooks quickly, and comes in an extensive array of shapes, sizes, and flavors. Now, pasta and noodles are made from a number of different flours and grains. Good quality dried pastas from wheat flour are customarily made from durum semolina. Pasta may be flavored or colored with spinach, tomatoes, beets, herbs, or squid ink. So we're gonna go into these extruded pastas real quick. I wanna show you the different types of shapes that you can get with pasta, but we're gonna go over it kind of quickly. So here we go. Farfalle, orecchiette, penne, couscous, Israeli couscous, fusilli, tubetti, orzo, angel hair, spaghetti, bucatini, linguine, fettuccine. Okay, and then for some honorable mentions, but also equally delicious, Korean starch noodle, rice noodles, vermicelli, Japanese wheat noodles, soba. And listen, we're gonna go over this in another video because I think pasta deserves its own full YouTube video. That is gonna do it. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you, and trust me, it's gonna get better. I know I skimmed over a lot of stuff, but I think what's really important is we need to continue the education. You start with the baseline, the foundation. Then we'll be able to build and keep building. And that way, when people do come on, we've hopefully have already had a community built. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you smash the subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Turn on the post notifications, and I'll see y'all next week.